Hey, this is Dr. Rob with Referral Web. We're sure excited to have you guys on board. I'm going to go through some of the first steps that you'll need to take in order to have success with the adoption of the offices that you're inviting. So let's go ahead and start. The first thing we're going to do is send you an Excel sheet where I will ask you to put down the doctor's name, practice, the specialty that they are, their phone numbers, their zip code, and their email. Now, all this information is critical. This is the basic information that we need in order to create an account for them. So once we have this information, then we create an account for them. And what we're trying to do here is make it so easy for them that when you invite them to join up, they don't have to create an account or anything. You already show up with the username and password. They can go on and change their password so that it's HIPAA compliant for them. But again, we will create all these accounts for you. So all you need to do is fill this out of all of the offices that you want to actually have an account made for. Then we will have you order buttons. Now this is the easy refer button. Using this greatly increases the adoption from them. A lot of them use the button for the first few months and then transfer to just going online and just looking it up. But the button actually is a great way for you to give another touch point and an easy way for them to adopt this new method. Now keep in mind, these people have been using the same way to refer for over the last, forever. It's a paper slip, and it's really easy to do. Even though this provides better things for them, like status updates, and helps their patient with a text message, it's difficult to get them to change, especially when they're just employees up front and they just want to do things the easy way. So when we provide all these different touch points and provide better options for them, such as the easy button, it makes it kind of fun for them. So these are the different options you've got. It's $10 a button plus a little bit of shipping and handling fees. That's why it's a little more. But if you go to easyreferbutton.com, you'll be able to choose which one you want. Now you have to get at least 50 buttons in order for you to have your logo put on the button. So once you order those buttons, the buttons take about 3 weeks to get to your office. Now they'll come already placed in a box and with instructions and everything. You'll just need to take them out. It's going to be really easy for you. So again, you'll need to get 50 buttons in order to get your logo on it. So there's 5 critical steps in order to create the maximum adoption by these offices. The first one is the email invitation, then an office manager calling, giving a phone call. The third one is dropping off the button. The fourth one is referral web following up with a phone call. And number 5, all the referrals that continue to be sent to you by paper, you'll send a referral through referral web back to them with the status update, which kind of reiterates, hey, we're using referral web now. So I'm going to go through these each a little bit more specifically. So referral web in the beginning, after we get that Excel sheet of all of the offices and we've created the accounts, and you guys have your buttons ready to go, we will send out invitations to all of your offices. And once they click on it, they will be brought to this invitation page, which will have a little video that helps them learn how to send their first referral. And then the second thing is that, well, let me go back. So if you just send this email, if we send this email and that's it, we have around a 10% adoption just by sending the email. If there's nothing else done, very few just take the email and run with it. So it's the beginning step, and you got to understand that there's more to do. The second thing that really helps is the office manager or somebody from your office calls all the offices and asks them if they received the email and watched the video. Just by calling them and asking them if they've done it, it increases it to 30% of them actually will start using referral web. The third thing is to drop off cookies and the button that you've had. So if the staff does it, you have about a 50% adoption. If that doctor actually walks in and does it with the staff, it greatly increases the precedence and the value of it, and they take it more seriously. So it increases the adoption as well. Now, when you bring in this box, inside the box will have their username and password, and so you can just hand it off to them, or you can actually plug in the button and send a mock referral right there while you're with them. And if you do that with them, if you just say, hey, let's pull this button out and plug it in and wait for the blinking to stop, and go ahead and push that button, see how it brings up referral web. Go ahead and use your login, and let's send a mock referral to yourself so you can get that text message and see how awesome this is going to be for your patients. If you do this with them right then, it really increases the adoption where they'll continue to do it. And then you send that mock referral, you help them with it. It's super easy. You'll be able to figure it out really easy on your own on how to do this. And then the fourth thing is referral web will call them a few days later and show them the rest of the things like the dashboard, the status updates, and answer any questions they have. So you can see that what we're trying to do is create multiple touch points, as well as creating a physical thing for them with the button, and then with referral web calling up to ask them if they have any questions. And then the last thing, and this one is really great, the people that do this really have a high adoption, and that is you'll still have offices that are slow to adopt this, and they'll still be sending people to you with paper. Now, when those patients show up with paper, what you want to do is actually send that patient back to them, refer that patient back to that office that sent it to you, and update the status, let them know that you received the referral, you appreciate it, and that you scheduled an appointment. So if you're using referral web, regardless of whether or not they send you paper or not, you are sending and creating an account for that patient and sending back to that office a notification that the status was updated on the referral. They will start using referral web to take a look at it. They'll keep getting these emails that say, hey, you just got another referral from Dr. Smith's office. And so they'll be opening them up, and it will just help reiterate every time they send a paper referral to you, they get one back through referral web, and it just slowly gets to where they're like, okay, apparently they're going to really want us to use referral web, so they start using referral web. And then the last thing is we just give you status updates on how everybody's doing with it, and we occasionally give them a call. Another thing that we can do as well is do for the first onboarding for them, every time they send a referral web will put them into a drawing to give them a pizza lunch that first month or two. We'll do that for you guys, so you just let us know if you want to do that. Again, it will be referral web giving them perks for using the system. It won't be you guys bribing them to give you referrals, because that wouldn't be kosher. So anyway, this is the 5 points that will make a huge difference. You notice here that I do not say 100% adoption, because you will not get 100% adoption. It's just a fact that you've got some people that are pretty set in their ways. But if you follow these 5 steps, you'll be able to have a great amount of adoption. And we've seen that time and time again with the hundreds of offices that we've actually onboarded. So I will follow up and talk to you and see which one of these, if hopefully all 5 of these steps, you'll want to participate in and be willing to do. And just so you know, just to take a little bit of the fear out of it, when you go in with cookies and a button and things, they're very well receptive to that. Yes, it is change, but they are excited to have you guys interested in them, and it definitely takes your office to the top of their mind and lets them know that you guys care about them. Okay, so that's it. I'll be giving you a call. Thanks.